All right. All right. Working? Yay. Okay. So put in the chat where you guys are at and if you're going out tonight or staying in since it's New Year's Eve. I'm old, and if I wasn't traveling, I would be at home and asleep before the ball dropped. Anybody else? I don't stay up well, I stay up a lot, but we don't stay up and party. We go to bed early. All right. Staying in. Bethany's staying in. All right. I love it. So we're going to get started, tell you a little bit about digital marketing, how we make money, how we help you, how we got started. There's a few of us on here that already are here making money. And I believe it's better to have help when you want to learn something new. Do you agree? Put yes in the comments. I don't like to go do things alone. I like the buddy system when I go to the bathroom. Anybody else? My sister's on here. We walk together, do all the things together, right? Okay, so I love that you guys are here on New Year's Eve. Okay, sorry. I'm working the waiting room and talking, and I can't do two things at once. Anybody else? I'm not good at multitasking, so I'm sorry in advance. So if you're here, somebody invited you, you clicked our link, you got the email, you want to know how we're making money online, and you came to spend 45 minutes to an hour with us on New Year's Eve. So I love that you're here. Sorry, buttons. I am in a hotel room flying to Hawaii tomorrow. So I'm so excited, and I'm a little bit off because if you know me, I have my notepad and I go by a system, and I don't have any of that. So I'm just going to wing it. Okay. And that's the beauty of this, that you can literally make money from anywhere. You don't necessarily have to be tied to a 9-to-5 and a boss. I've been here a year. I quit my job last month. I didn't plan on doing that. And I want to share that with you. So Bethany always says, and Ashley always says, bring the Jess. I am exhausted. Anybody else? I've been traveling, packing. I just found out 4 days ago that I was going to Hawaii. So my brain kind of went on a hamster wheel. Have you guys ever been there? Hurry up. We got to leave soon. So, the Jess's excitement is tired. So a little bit about me. A year ago, I came here. I didn't understand digital marketing. I had 0 followers. And I thought people that made money online had to look a certain way. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You've heard me say it all the time, but like missing a front tooth, I'm not fancy. I live in a double wide trailer. I've been selling weight loss products for 3 years, Pampered Chef for 20 years before that. And I didn't think there was anything else other than home parties, right? And when I started looking at people that made money online, I thought they were people that didn't look like me. Do you agree? Put a yes in the chat. I didn't think people like looked like me could make this kind of money online. I thought you had to have a like Hobby Lobby background and just be something different. Have you guys ever felt that way? I didn't understand what digital marketing was. I was jealous of other people making money online. Have you ever been there? And I wanted to understand it. I'm sorry my lighting is bad, but I'm working with a little light. Is that better? Motel light. I forgot my light. Maybe that's not better. I just wanted to like help pay off my credit card debt. If you have credit card debt, put credit card debt in the comments. I had credit card debt. I had medical bills debt. I have medical debt. I had health issues, medical debt. And my husband was cutting grass for 12 and 14 hours. I needed something different. And if you've heard me, I was putting half naked women in bikinis on my Facebook saying, hey, I'm doing a buy one, get one free promo today. And I was, hey girl, messaging everybody I know. And my sister, Amanda Cox, she'd make fun of me. And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. And I'd make $4 off of somebody buying a product from me. And I thought I was doing something big. I was ready to deactivate my social media. Have you guys ever been there? I didn't want to sell fingernails. I didn't want to sell candle products. I didn't want to sell like somebody else's product. I wanted something different. And I spent an 8-month deep dive into digital marketing and master resale rights and TikTok shop and how to make money online. And the number one thing I found is people won't talk to me. If you've ever put your email in somebody's bio and got crickets, or nobody would talk to you or still didn't understand what you were doing, tell me in the comments. I kept putting my email on people's links in their bio. I kept asking what they were doing. I kept asking for help. And I got nobody to talk to me, or I got a bunch of things I didn't understand, no follow-up and no aftercare. You guys ever been there? So I just kept looking and kept searching. And then I came across Michelle O'Neill. Michelle O'Neill created our community, which is called Digital Growth Community. And our course is called Legacy Builder. If you've heard of that, put a 1 in the comments. Ashley and I have both been here a year. Amanda's almost a year. Bethany's almost a year, right? And there are hundreds of courses that you can search right now, and somebody will say, "Oh, just buy my course. You got to put the link up in your bio." If you heard me on live, you've heard me talk about it over and over. You cannot just put a link up in your bio and expect to make money or expect to get rich quick. So when I came to Legacy Builder, I paused for a long time and looked at it. It has videos, it has Zooms. It's come so far from where I started a year ago. There was only 10,000, maybe 9,000 people in the community when I started, or less. I don't know. Ashley might remember. And I didn't think there would be people that would care about other people like this to make money. Do you agree? You girls that are in it, after searching for as long as I did, and somebody wanted to upsell me and pay thousands of dollars to get on a Zoom and mentor me for thousands of dollars, I didn't think there was communities that cared about other people that make money online. So Ashley and Bethany are going to talk about other things that are inside of this, but I want to kind of break down that stereotype of digital marketing, because a lot of us don't understand what digital marketing is. If you have no idea, put a 2 in the comments. I didn't understand what digital marketing was. I didn't understand people that called themselves digital marketers. I just knew they looked like people that weren't me. Do you guys agree? I feel like we put a wall up. Sky, I see you shaking your head. We put a wall up around digital marketers, and that term digital marketing. And in reality, digital marketing is anything electronic that you're advertising. You're sharing somebody's Facebook post, you're reposting somebody's TikTok video, you are clicking on an Amazon email that they sent you that says, "Amanda, I found something you might like." That's digital marketing. But we have put this term in a place, in a box for people that don't look like us. If you agree, put yes in the chat. There, for me, I always felt like I was just not the look. I did not have the look to call myself a digital marketer or an influencer or a creator. So what Michelle has created for us is a digital class where we can plug in every day and learn what to do. Daily videos, Zooms, you can resell the product, you can resell the program, you can make your own products, you can already have your own products. We'll teach you how to sell them. It's a class, right? How many of you have a college degree, college education, or you know what college is? Put 1 in the comments. It's the same concept, except it's digital. And if you saw my Facebook chat today, LSU is offering, I need to move this, I'm sorry. LSU is offering a digital marketing course that you pay thousands of dollars for to go to college to be a digital marketer. So I wonder, like, after the pandemic and now everybody's digital marketers, if we're going to start seeing that more, and this is a 3-figure investment where you never have to pay anything else after that to get mentored. So Ashley's going to chat, because I know you're probably sick of hearing me already. I could literally just talk all day, and I can't talk without my hands, and I'm really sorry. If somebody tied my hands behind my back, I would probably go mute. My husband would love that. But I want Ashley to talk a little bit more about when, her story and what she's doing, and some more about our program. And if you have questions, please ask them in the chat, and you can come off mute when we're done in a few minutes. I won't keep you all evening, and I want your questions. So keep your questions ready so we can answer your questions.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jess. Can you guys hear me okay? I was having some technical difficulties of my own, but I think we're good. Okay, so I'm like Jess, you guys. Like, I thought the same thing. I'm a nobody from nowhere. I live over here in my double wide with my popcorn ceilings. I'm just a hot mess, chaotic mama. You guys go look at my content. I got peanut butter on my shirt, a baby on my hip, all the noise, toys, and chaos happening in the background. And I thought in order to be successful in the online space that you had to be an influencer. Like, you had to somehow already have those thousands of followers. And y'all, like, I couldn't have been more wrong. So digital marketing, like Jess said, what is digital marketing, right? Like, when somebody told me about digital marketing, I counted myself out. I was like, peace, that's not for me, right? I had been in healthcare for 15 years. I had missed out on so much with my kids. My oldest daughter's 5 years old, and I missed the first 4 Christmases of her life. And I have so much mom guilt because of that. And the crazy thing is, like, amongst all of that, 2 jobs, picking up overtime, all the things, we were still drowning in debt. It'd be one thing if I was like busting my butt and we were getting ahead, but kind of the final straw for me was I was amongst that, like in the struggles of it all. And I saw somebody on Facebook and she posted, just made $5,000 while on vacation out of the country with my husband. And I was so mad. I was like, I was jealous. I was angry. I just thought all these things, right? Like Jess said, have you ever looked at that's what social media is. It's a highlight reel. It's trying to keep up with the Joneses. And it was so frustrating because I looked at that and I instantly thought must be nice. And I was like, man, like I'm over here working an extra job, picking up night shifts, and I'm still drowning in debt. It must be nice. Like, good for her. Whoop-de freaking do, right? And I had to have this like come to Jesus talk with myself and look myself in the mirror and say, like, actually, what you're doing isn't working. It might be time to figure something else out. And so I asked her, I was like, what is it? What are you doing? And she said digital marketing. And I was like, peace, bye. That's not for me, right? Because when I heard digital marketing, I heard that sounds time consuming. That sounds techie. That sounds like you have to have a whole bunch of followers. And I don't, right? Anyone think those things? So I instantly like tried to talk myself out and be like, no, that's not for me. But then I had to like, bottom line, it boiled down to this for me. I realized that what you don't change, you choose. So if I was not going to change where I was going to choose it again. I was going to choose paycheck to paycheck the next month. I was going to choose that wife that was constantly nagging at my husband for spending $5 on an energy drink, right? I was going to choose that burnt out mom that was snapping at my kids because I was just overwhelmed. And I get it, you guys, like talk about being scared. I had 15 years of experience in healthcare. That's all that I knew. I am not good at tech. I truly didn't see anything else in the cards for me, but also like I needed to do something different. As scared as I was to jump in and try something brand new like this, I was more scared to go one more Christmas where I was, one more month paycheck to paycheck. So I was like, you know what? Like I have all these excuses. I'm busy. I have 3 kids. I've tried the MLMs, the network marketing. Those were failures, right? Like I thought. And so I had all of these excuses or reasons why I couldn't be successful. And I just had to throw them away, right? If she can do this, I can do this. If Jess can do this, I can do this. Bethany can do this. If we can do this, you can do this, right? There's nothing, all of us started at ground zero. So what is digital marketing, right? Digital marketing is simply digitally marketing something. We market something and we chose to market done for you digital products. If you value your time at all, look into digital products because unlike the makeup, the health and wellness, the skincare, the press on nails, the whitening toothpaste, anything like that, you don't have to pack things. You don't have to ship things. It gives you your time back. But with digital products, we invested one time, and that gives us the ability to have 100% resale rights. So every time we sell one of these products, we don't have to pay for overhead. We don't have to pay for restocking. Our number one best-selling product is a $900 product that every time we sell this, that's $900 straight into our account. In the comments, drop it in the comments. If you could even make an extra $900 a month, what would that do for you? Like, do you have a specific bill in your mind that would go towards? For me, my goal when I started this was to make an extra $600 a month. I was going to pay my car payment with that. I was going to pay my daughter's school tuition. That was it, $600. And I was like, man, if I could just figure out how to do that, that'd be great. I had no idea that this would lead me to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 months. It made it possible for me to walk away from 15 years in healthcare and be that present mom that my kids deserved. I've paid off my Suburban 3 years early. I've paid off $30,000 worth of credit card debt. I never like even imagined that. So we simply are marketing digital products. The digital products that we market are the done for you digital products that you get with this program. So this program teaches you how to create content, how to market, how to promote, and then you can use those skills. I always say there's 2 types of people who are going to buy this from you. Type number 1 is somebody that already has a product or a service or a business. So if that's you, drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. Just last month, I had 2 people purchase this that are realtors and they want to market better. I've had a thrift store owner. I've had a lady that has a cleaning business. I've had a massage therapist. all different kinds of people that just want to market better. So that's type number one. If that's you, you have a product or service, drop me a 1 in the comments. If you don't, and you're like us, drop a number 2 where you don't have a product or service. You simply want to promote done for you digital products where you make 100% profit, where you don't have to pack things, you don't have to ship things, but your effort is your earnings. To me, that's a brilliant business model. And it's just like a perk on this is that eventually, and Bethany's going to tap into this and chat on this, which I'm so stoked for her to talk about this, but you can use the skills that you learn from this, like I said, to promote anything, but it's also going to give you a whole bunch of ideas for how to create your own digital product. Okay, we've got mamas that have made a potty training guide and then know how to market that and sell it, right? Or, I mean, there's tons and tons of ideas. So just know that once you learn these skills, you are by no means limited to the 4 digital products that you get with this program. The sky's the limits with these skills. So I just want y'all to keep that in mind. And I want you to know something too. Wherever you are, right? Like Jess said, like I said, I never thought little old me would have any success with this. That's called imposter syndrome. And we all experience that. But no matter where you are, what your story is, what your life looks like, there is somebody out there waiting to relate to you and your story. And if you guys think about it, today's New Year's Eve, right? Tomorrow is New Year, right? Like, what is everyone doing right now? Like, over the past couple days and over the next couple days, everybody's coming up with New Year's resolutions. The 2 biggest New Year's resolutions, drop it in the comments, you guys. I want to see if anyone can guess it. Do you know what the 2 biggest New Year's resolutions are? It's getting in shape and paying off debt. This is going to allow people to pay off debt, and you can be the one to bring them that solution. So when you get this, then you get to create content about all of the ways that this can help people. And people are literally looking for this right now as we speak. Y'all, I kind of thought when I first started this, I kind of thought that like, oh, Christmas is going to be like a kind of a dry month. Like we're going to dry up a little bit. You guys, it's crazy how the sales are coming in. People are setting goals right now. This is the perfect time to get started. And when we like stay till the end, you guys, because after Bethany talks and after we answer questions and stuff, we've all got some like really good, exciting New Year's specials that we're going to share with you guys because it truly is like the perfect time. All right, I'm going to pass it over to Bethany.
Hey, everybody that's on here tonight. Thank you for spending your New Year's Eve with us. We're an exciting bunch. We call ourselves like the 3 Musketeers, the 3 best friends that anybody could have. But I am Bethany. I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I scrolled across digital marketing. It's probably been, I guess, almost 2 years ago now. And I sat and I watched for an entire year. And as a stay-at-home mom for 11 years, I have tried anything and everything under the sun. Like Ashley and Jess both kind of said, there's so many people out there and it's hard to survive in today's world, let alone off of just one income, right? So I had looked into and tried so many different things. And all the first year I was seeing these people and I kept telling my husband, I was like, man, there's people, they're making money online. Like, why can't we do it? We just got to figure out how to do it. And it all kind of came to like a head when our farm kind of was struggling. We had inflation, it took a big hit on us. And then 2 years of a drought on a farm is really detrimental and it just wiped us out financially. So we sold off 80 acres of our farm last year. And that was the rock bottom for me. That was okay, go figure out how all these people are doing it. You're scared, but just go figure it out because my whole entire 11 months of doing this, I've run with a saying, to get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And I had never thought about doing anything like this. And it was scary. It was out of my comfort zone. I'm a humongous introvert. So to do stuff like this, when people that know me see me doing this, even my husband, he's like, you want to do what? Like, I'm like, I know, but like, we got to do something to make some type of a change, right? So I finally decided to get started in January. I scrolled across Jess, and she just kind of gave me that belief in myself because, like Ashley and Jess, I saw all these people, but I ruled myself out. I live in a small town in Missouri. I'm just a small town hot mess farm girl. Like, that's just who I am. And I didn't think that I had what it took. I don't have experience. I don't have some big fancy expensive degree. I have 11 years of motherhood to put on my resume. And that scared me and held me back for a long time. So I got started and I'm super thankful for where I'm at. I I can't believe that it's happening. Honestly, every single day I pinch myself and I'm thankful that I still get to be here with my kids and be present because that was the most important thing. When looking into online make money from home jobs and stuff like that, everything required so much of my time. And I really didn't want to give that up. We chose for me to be a stay-at-home mom because we didn't want other people raising our kids. We wanted it to be me, and we know how valuable that time is. So we've made a lot of sacrifices in the years to do that. But now it's just amongst the mess and the chaos and the kids that I do this. I always say I fit it into nap time, bedtime, laundry, dishes. Like if any of you have ever watched any of my videos, I'm doing a little bit of everything in them. So the flexibility of this for me was one of the biggest things. And the other one is the freedom. And that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight is the automation part of this. And if you guys do not know what automations are, put no in the comments, okay? Because none of us knew what automations were when we started, but they are what gives us our freedom. They are what allowed me last week to make $1,000 while doing a gingerbread house with my kids and sitting on the couch with my kids watching TV. We make money in our sleep. Jess makes money. She's going to go on to Hawaii and enjoy time with her family, and she's going to make money in Hawaii. I can tell you she is. That's the freedom this gives us, because if you're all on here, you have scrolled across our videos, our posts, our lives, something, and you have put your email into our system. That system that you have went through where you saw our picture and put your email in and got to watch a video and went to the website is an automated system. The email you got from us is part of those automations. It's all already made for you. You just got to plug and play. And I think I saw some of you guys commenting, you were worried about like how difficult the course is going to be and stuff like that. I want to tell you, this is super beginner friendly. We're not tech savvy girls here. And we walked through these videos step by step and set this up. I always say if you can copy and paste, follow instructions like what's it called? I just lost my word. A recipe, sorry, like you're baking a cake, follow a recipe and create an account with an email and a password. That's what it takes to set all of this up, okay? But that gives us that freedom to be there with our families. Like yesterday, my son had his tonsils taken out and I was there with him, not having to worry about my business. I made a video in the car ride on the way down there. I caught a few second video of his arm while he was laying in the hospital bed while we were waiting for them to take him back. There's little things like that that are just so simple and easy to capture and use for your business. All right. So those automations are amazing. And when people come across us like you have, sometimes they don't even talk to us. They just see our content or they watch our live and they're like, that's cool. I want to learn more. So they go and they put their email in and they see all that information because we give it to you. They learn more about it and they're like, I want to do this. And they get started and they never speak to us. That's how my second customer was. She never spoke to me. And honestly, I never spoke to Jess before I bought from her. I watched her live one night, put my email in, and a week later I purchased from her. Never asked her a single question. But so people might get in there and purchase in 5 minutes. They might purchase in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. We have people that have been in our systems for months that just sit and watch us because it takes people time to build that know, like, and trust with us. And the really cool part of this is you guys are worried about selling something. We don't really sell anything here is the way we feel. We share because we never ask anybody to do this with us. And in that way, we've never heard the word no. It's completely rejection free because when people get in our system, they want the info, they decide, wow, this is cool, but it's not my cup of tea. They scroll to the bottom and they hit unsubscribe from our emails and we don't hear the word no. So that part was pretty awesome for me because I've dealt with a lot of rejection in my life. So that was really nice to not have to deal with. Something else I want to talk to you guys about is I know for me, it was scary to put myself out there with my face, with my voice, talking I'm going to say start messy, but if you're too scared to just start messy, talking and showing your face, I want you to know that we have 8 bonuses, okay? And one of them is how to do this completely faceless, okay? But Jess always says people will start faceless and they will end up showing their face because they just feel that need to help people and talk to people and connect with them, all right? They have a way for you to do it here, faceless. I have a girl that started 2.5 months in, she made her first sale. And that's something that we all talk about is success here is different for every single person. It took me 28 days before I made my first sale, and it took me 6 weeks before I got into profit mode. But I gave it time, right? There's no guarantee of what time your income and when your first sale is going to come in. You just got to be patient and give yourself that grace. The last thing I want to talk to you about tonight is the opportunity to grow with this. Okay. When I started this 11 months ago, I told people there was no way I was going to make my own products because I didn't have the time and the energy. A busy mama for one, when I watched digital marketing for an entire year, everybody was like, just go into Canva and make your own ebook and you're good to go. And then you can sell it and make all this money. And I'm like, well, for one, what am I going to make? For two, how am I going to make it? And then three, if I can figure out how to make it, how am I going to sell it? Right? They teach you all of it. Okay. And I'm sitting here 11 months later eating my words because I've started my own product. And it's because of this program, because of the people that I've met in it, like Jess and Ashley and our amazing, huge community. I never had the belief in myself, the courage, the confidence to do something like this. Okay. So this is so far beyond making money. It's about like doing something that you're passionate about. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something. And I know it's backwards, but I have started on a 30-day devotional for moms. Okay. That's something that I'm going to be able to finish. I don't know when. I'm not on a timeline. I don't have a boss over my head telling me you got to get this done right now. You know, it's at my own time, it's at my own pace. And when I finish it, I'm going to use those automations. So we have hundreds, if not thousands, of people in those automations that work for us. I'm going to go there when I finish it and I'm going to send them what we call a newsletter, which is really just an email that I type up one time. I hit send one time and it goes to all hundreds or thousands of people that are in your list. Okay. And I'm going to say, I started with the Legacy Builder program, let's just say right now, 11 months ago. And I have made X amount of money so far. And I have so enjoyed my journey, but I've taken what I've learned here and now I'm making my own product. And if you want to learn more about it, go here. And I'm going to be able to share and have a potential customer base for my brand new product that way. People make, like Ashley said, potty training courses. I saw a girl make a nail. She's like a nail tech or something. And she made like a nail tech course. So in the way that like we are using this digital marketing course to learn about digital marketing, she created one that's teaching people how to do nails. So you could honestly, sky's the limit. Whatever your interest, your hobby, your passion, your desire is, you could go make something in that, but all in time. I'll be honest, none of us were ready for it when we started. It's taken us time to grow, to get ideas, to get comfortable and good at doing what we're doing with promoting the program. So I just really want you guys to know that sky's the limit. I hope I didn't overwhelm you with that, but I want you to know that what's possible with this. I always say you don't have to stay stagnant. Jess talked about LSU. It's a 10-week like semester course, right? To go learn digital marketing. This is lifelong. It's live and breathing. It's ever evolving. You don't just go for 10 weeks and you're done. I've been in here 11 months and I've gotten a video from our multimillionaire mentor every single day telling me what to do and take action on, not to mention the live trainings that we have in the community. So it's something that you're going to be able to keep and grow with honestly forever. And I just think that's amazing and beyond worth the investment. So super appreciate y'all being on here tonight. And I will turn it over to whoever feels like they have something to say next. Ashley or Jess?
I love your story, Bethany. Thank you.
I wanted to say something real quick, Jess.
Please, please.
Just because it popped up. I think this is so cool. So I just saw Kayla in the comments said that I think I would love to do something like that around autism for like a family member. Like, as a mama, I have a sister-in-law who's going through that, and she's a brand new mom. And she, you know, like when you Like I said, there's always somebody out there waiting to relate to you and your story. People want to know. You guys, there's that when my baby was new, when my baby was brand new, it took me probably 4 years before we figured this out, but she had obstructive sleep apnea and we didn't know it. And that girl did not sleep through the night until after she was 4 years old. And at the time, I was so desperate. I was like, I'm going to pay money. Like, and people have that. They have courses, they have digital downloads on how to sleep train your kids, right? So there's literally something for everyone. My husband was a veteran. Like, how I would love to do my own digital thing on like supporting your loved one through PTSD, right? Something like that. I would love to get to that eventually. And I saw your question up ahead and it said, but how do you find people? First of all, that is exactly what this course teaches you, is it teaches you attraction marketing. So we've all been doing this about a year. And I'm very open. I'm very honest with my numbers because that's what I wanted to see before I jumped into this. I've made over 6 figures doing this, and I have never once had to beg anybody for their email or, hey, come check out my product. This has all been, I create content and people ask me for information. And then like Bethany talked about, then I say, hey, drop your email here. You'll get the info right away. And then those automations help convert those leads to sales. But how do you find people? It's literally by creating content that speaks to your audience. And that's our style. Me and Jess and Bethany, that's the style in which we teach you, is how to make sales without being salesy. Okay, we teach you to make sales by inspiring your person, by being relatable, by connecting, not by over-educating, not by being pushy, not by shoving this down people's throats, right? I'll be honest with you guys. When I first started this, I started this because I needed to make money, like drowning, okay? And you could tell it from my content. I was kind of desperate, all right? And it worked like a little bit. It worked a little. I made a couple sales. My first month, I made $1,200. And then I just got into this like comparison mode and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I had to have that shift and that pivot. And I had to realize like, I don't need to appeal to everybody. What I want to do is to show the people that have felt my pain that there is a solution. And so like I told you guys, like this is New Year's, right? How many people are literally looking for this solution, but you get to be the one to speak it. You get to translate it into your language because that is what your customer is looking for you, because your perfect customer is another version of you. So please don't ever like count yourself out because you're bad at selling, right? Because we've all thought that. Like, and truth be told, like you don't have to sell. You don't have to push. You just share. You share what you're learning. You share what this is like being, what you're able to accomplish because of this. What goals now all of a sudden you can see, hey, this might actually be a possibility. I might get to make it so my husband can like not work so much overtime. And we help you with that. We do, every single one of us does ongoing coaching for our people. And you guys, here's the thing, like you're not our downline, right? When you get started with this and you make sales, you make 100% of that. We just continue to help you because we truly want to see you feel the things that we feel, because we never saw this in the cards for us and we don't want other people to count yourselves out. So really quick, I'm going to break down the 2 hours. I break it up. I think we all do. Yeah. I think we all do. So we say that this is a 2-hour workday, but all of us are busy. Jess is about to hop on a plane to Hawaii. I've got a living room full of my younger siblings that are here to celebrate New Year's Eve. Bethany's taking care of her boy that just had surgery. Like all of us, all of you are at different points in our life. And this is so flexible. Okay. I literally will do 5 minutes in the school pickup line. And then I come home, I do lunch, I do naps, and then I go pick up the other kid. And I do 5 minutes in the school pickup line. And then I do 45 minutes while my son's taking a nap. And then I do 10 minutes while I'm washing dishes. I listen to our daily training video. So this can be done on your terms, right? As long as you are coachable and consistent and you have that mindset to where you are willing to put in the work, willing to put in the effort, there's so much flexibility with this. I think that's the huge thing, right? Like the consistency is something that the flexibility is something I've never experienced before, but is really, really incredible once you start feeling that. And that's what we want you guys to feel. So don't hesitate. Jess is going to speak a little bit here, but you guys, we're going to open it up for questions too in a minute, and make sure you guys drop your questions, because that's the only way like you can know if this is a good fit for you.
That's why we're here. That's right. I love how you guys talk. So I just want to like, Ashley explains things in a whole different world. Do you guys agree? Put yes in the comments. I think she has the gift of speaking, and her terminology and the way she presents things is not like me, right? And she's just so gifted in her word choices and the things that flop out of her mouth, so much prettier than mine. Bethany is so put together, and just, I love how you guys speak. I love it. I'm so thankful for you. I just want you to know that. My sister's here. I'm not going to have her speak, but I will next time. I'm not going to put her on the spot. My sister does this too. Ashley and I are not related, but we have the same last name. So we're sisters from another Mr. I'm going to explain that, Alicia. Alicia got signed up yesterday. So really quick, I want to kind of, this is one of my biggest questions. Okay, so if I buy your course, what do I do next? Do you guys feel that way? Put a 1 in the comments. If I go ahead and start Legacy Builder course, what do I do next? So let's break that down. If you purchase today, you can do it on a payment plan. How many of you have lived most of your life on a payment plan or a budget? Put me in the comments. I have lived most of my life on a budget and in a payment plan. So I have Klarna. We all have Klarna and Afterpay. You can do them on a very low monthly payment. If we'll help you through that. It's on our website. Once you do that, there's a $29 website or admin fee, whatever you want to call it. We're going to pay that for you today. So $29 may not seem like a lot to some, but it is to me. Amen. And if I have to do a payment plan and come up with more, we want to help you. So we're going to do that for you tonight. And another thing we're going to do is offer an extra one-on-one call with us after you get your website set up in January, just like a little bit of extra hand holding to help you craft your story. Alicia's got hers page. She needed to send me her PayPal. I'm going to send it right back to her. Right, sister? I don't think you're on video. Are you, Alicia? Special one-on-one call. So today I spent an hour on the phone with somebody that had already purchased, and he needed help with what to say in a video. Do you guys feel like that you would love somebody to tell you what to say? So once you get set up, which if you need help, you can get help in the community for free, or you can pay somebody to help you with your website, or you have us and we can help you. And then a little bit of extra hand holding, crafting your story, figuring out what to say, how to hook, and a call to action, and all these words you've never heard of before. Purchase the class, get your website set up, start making videos. So that literally in a nutshell is how you get started. And that's how I started a year ago. And now I have 13 streams of income. So, and Bethany talked about, did you see her devotion book? Did you guys see her devotion book? She didn't start that when she signed up. She didn't buy a $900 course 11 months ago. And then 3 days after she bought her $900 course, she didn't say, oh, I'm going to make this book and start right now. Put a thumbs up if you understand. This is going to teach you how to make income from multiple different platforms in multiple different ways. Like I said, I did coaching and audits, and people that come to me from different programs that need help crafting their story. You guys have seen me on TikTok, right? I'm loud and crazy and draw people in, and I like to help other people figure out their story and figure out what to say. So I think I explained that. I need to look at your questions, and Ashley or anybody else that wants to come off the mute and has a question, you can do exactly and get immediate access 100% to everything that we're doing for is $58 with Klarna. We're going to pay your admin fee. You can get set up in 24 hours. If you're tech savvy, if you're not, you might have to have help, and start making videos by tomorrow if you wanted to. Plus you have us to help you. Oh, and we do monthly coaching calls. So not only will you get access to us all the time, we'll hop on the phone with you and help you craft your story. You're going to get in, like, we'll do a Zoom setting like this with people that have already purchased. So like Alicia's here, she purchased last night. I think, Ashley, do you do twice a month or once a month? Twice a month. So twice a month, we're going to get in a Zoom setting like this, and you can ask all the questions and get poured into. But not only you have all that, you get a daily video, you get Zooms almost 5 days a week in the community from other people that earn 6 and 7 figures that are going to help you and pour into you. So Alicia has me, like when she messages me, she needs help. She has me to answer her questions, right, Alicia? I didn't have that. The lady that I gave my money to a year ago decided that she didn't want to do this. I plugged into those daily videos. I plugged into those Zooms. I asked questions. and I made $10,000 in 2 months. November, December of 2023, I made $10,000, changed my life. Lots of emails. I flooded her today. My sister Amanda is here. She didn't make any money for her first 2 months. So you've heard me say this on live, but I'm going to say it again. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something that you're just going to throw up in your email or throw a link up or put a Facebook post up and then sit back and twiddle your thumbs and people are going to come to you. Shake your head if you're listening. This is a class that will pour into you every day. Plus you have us, plus you have so many other people that are earning money that are going to teach you. It's a class that you have to plug into. And for me, I love that because I'm all about watching somebody else. Like Bethany said, Bethany, was that you that said the recipe? You have the recipe, right? I want the recipe of somebody else that's making money. I know there's an investment and I know I'll work hard. If you're a hard worker and you're willing to do it from somebody else like us that's doing it, put a 1 in the comments. I know there's work to be done. I know there's hundreds of courses and everybody swears what they're doing is the best, but I need my handheld. Amen. I need somebody that's going to pour into me. And that's the community that we have created here inside of another community. So come off mute if you guys have questions. At 7:42, I'm not going to keep you that much longer. I'm in a hotel room. I'm getting ready. I'm getting McDonald's cheeseburger. And it's New Year's Eve. So please come off mute if you have questions.
I want to answer what Michael said. Michael said something tech stupid and can't get enough followers to go live. We have people in our community who have never gone live and have made thousands.
Wendy.
Like Wendy is what, 300,000, 400,000?
$500,000 in 8 months. She's 56 years old. She's never went live.
It's a grandma from Canada, you guys. She's never gone live. Okay. I was making money before I started going live. So don't let that be the thing that stops you. However, do know that we're also going to help you with that. Like if that's your goal and you want to get live, because I do recommend it. Like I do think lives are helpful. We help you with that. Like we teach you how to do interacting with your perfect customer, and help you get those followers up with good followers. Because we don't want you to go do like silly things like grow rooms. We want you to remember it's all about like attraction marketing. So
right.
Don't worry. And know that everybody starts nervous. Everybody starts scared. I mean, we all did, but eventually you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I more scared of? Trying something new or staying here another month, another cycle, paycheck to paycheck, right? What is it for you? And for me,
right.
Like I always say, I had to get this close to rock bottom. And sometimes I wish I could go back in time and I could like tell myself, Ashley, start this sooner. But I really think I had to get that close to rock bottom because otherwise I would have been perfectly content with mediocre for the rest of my life. I had to get like done, fed up. So you'll know when you know.
That's good.
All right. What questions do you guys have? Anyone? Raise your hand, unmute, ask them in the comments. Nope, no monthly fees. You pay your one time. You're going to buy your program, whichever program you pick. There's a one-time admin fee. After that, you'll go and you'll purchase your domain. That price kind of varies. I believe mine was $23 for a year. I had a girl that just got her domain for 1 penny. So it's not a whole heck of a lot. But where you get access into the community, where the training is, where the daily videos are, all of that coaching, that is free. There's no monthly thing there. The back office, what sends out your email automations, we use the free version, no monthly expenses.
It's good.
Hey, this is Kayla. I have a question.
Hey, girl.
Hey, okay, so if I get this tonight, somebody will help me because I'm really not like good at. I mean, I'm really scared, but I really need this. Like I said, I have a 2-year-old autistic little boy. I have a 17-year-old daughter. I am drowning, like literally drowning. So if I get it, y'all will help me like set it all up and stuff like that because I'm really not good at stuff like this.
Neither were we.
Yeah. Where you'll start is you're going to start going through the videos, and they're like, we always encourage you to try it on your own. We are always here for support, but try, because like eventually the goal is that you're going to have a customer and your customer may have a question at some point, and it might, you like, don't talk yourself out of it. Okay. So there's videos and they walk you through it step by step. For me, I'm a very visual, I'm a very tech challenged person. So I have to watch a video for like 10 seconds open another tab, and implement everything that they just told me in that video. And then I come back and I watch another 10 seconds, and then I open the tab and I type in what it told me to.
Okay.
So give yourself the grace, give yourself breaks. I would, like, if I got frustrated, I'd get up, go for a walk, get a little snacky snack, and then come back, right? But we have 24/7 tech support in the community. We have usually 3 tech calls a week. Sometimes it varies if it's a holiday week, but usually 3 tech calls a week within the community. And we're always there. Like, if you're like, hey, I'm stuck on this, I'm super visual. So if you're coming to me, send me a screenshot and I will literally draw on your picture and be like, click on this button, or I'll send you a voice message back and be like, all right, this is what you're going to type in. So yeah, we're always there for you. And we're willing to coach you and root for you, but we're not going to do it for you. Okay. Like, we really encourage you. If you want to see this, like, you're going to do it, like, and we're going to be there to help you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Ayla, the website setup is a one-time setup. So you know how you put your email in our link and you got here?
Right.
That was all set up one time for me a year ago. I haven't touched it in a year. So for me, that was the hardest part. I sat on it and then I ended up paying somebody to do it for me. Now that I have been doing it a year, say 10 people purchase from me, I might hear from one of them. So they have made the video so user friendly. Do you agree, Bethany, much more than it was a year ago, that most people get it done, set your website up, and then that's what's done. You don't have to keep touching it. It's done. Does that make sense?
Okay. All right.
But there is a tech. So Kayla, there's a tech Zoom Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays where you can get on a Zoom like this with people that are really good with that. And you can raise your hand and they'll help you for free.
That's great.
Yes.
And they've even started doing weekly, onboarding calls.
On Fridays. Yeah. For brand new people.
Yep.
When I tell you, this is literally a living, breathing community of other people that pour into other people. Like, there's something every day in our community that you can get on and get help and ask questions every day.
And our style, I saw in there, someone was worried about like not being able to answer questions. If you're doing this and someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, come ask us or come ask in the community. Like, I had a girl the other day. I'm so proud of her. She got her first sale and she's like, I think I just made my first sale, but I'm not even sure. How do I check? And I was like, you go here, you click on this. Like, y'all, we're there to help you. We want to see you. And when you come to us and like tell us that you made your first sale, I don't know about, let me tell you, I know about Jess. I know about Bethany. Like, we're over here doing happy dances for you. We're screaming. We're like all excited for you. And we have that little dance party. So yeah, you're not alone. Definitely not.
Definitely. That's good. Jackie, did you have a question?
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for inviting me, Jess. Question for you is, I think I put in the chat, I might have not worded it right, but
I might not have seen it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm literally so new to TikTok. I barely even have any followers. So I think I hear, is it true that you could only do lives with like 1,000 people?
It used to be when, like, a year ago when I started, you couldn't go live unless you have 1,000 followers. I have people that go live at 200 followers. It's different.
It's sad. I don't even have that. So
well, that's what will help you get to. And it's like some people, it's literally different for, I've had people go live at 800, 500, 200, right, Ashley? Like, I don't think there's a set amount anymore. Sometimes TikTok just randomly says, here you go, you can go live.
Okay. And another question. Thank you. Another question. You said that, so yeah, you chose to pay somebody to do your website for you and all that. So that got me thinking. So what other extra fees or charges would there be for any other extra programs? Because I remember when you did your live and you were going through your back office and all the courses that are available and all that. All those courses free, or are those courses that they're for sale?
So when you do the $900 Legacy Builder program, you have a $29 admin fee that we're going to pay tonight.
Okay.
And then you have to do your domain and your professional website. Right now, you can, or professional email. So like mine is Walk with Jess, and my professional email is jess@walkwithjess.com. I got both of them at GoDaddy.com, which we have a video. It was $25 for the whole year, like together, 25 total for a whole year to have a website and an email. So I think that's fairly cheap to have an email. And then we'll teach you how to set all that up. There's no other fees. You get all the mentoring, like you get, when you do the $900 Legacy Builder program, your website will have the 100, 300, 600, and 900. You paid 900. You get all 4 of those. They're completely done, Jackie. You don't have to do the training videos. You're not doing any of the setup like for other people. You literally get all 4 programs completely done for you that you get to resell to other people.
Okay. Resell, or I could use it for, create my own whatnot. So
100%. You could use it for both. You could set your website up to look like mine and resell the programs, and you could have a product and do both.
Okay.
Ashley, I know you're itching to say something. I can tell by your face.
Oh no, I think that's great. I love that. You did great. I was just reading the other questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, do you want to answer? Thanks, Jackie. I love your questions. Great questions.
Thank you. Thank you much.
Alicia says, what about TikTok going away? So listen, I think all of us have made sales on other platforms. This is not a TikTok. We love TikTok because it's got a really awesome algorithm and it's easy and it's simple. But if TikTok disappears, like this teaches you how to create content on social media, not how to create content on TikTok. We also promote on Facebook, on YouTube, on Pinterest, on Lemonade, and we've all made sales from those platforms too. So if for whatever reason, first of all, TikTok goes away, we all wake up tomorrow and TikTok's just gone. We have an email list of hundreds and thousands of people it's taught us, right, how to collect those emails, just like you guys have given us emails. So what we would do if we wake up tomorrow and TikTok's gone, we go to our email list, we type up an email and say, oh, would you look at that? Well, here's my YouTube, here's my Insta, here's my Facebook, come follow me there. But it teaches you how to be successful on different social medias, and all of us too. Like Jess has been doing some Facebook trainings in her teaching and coaching, which is on fire. I brought in an extra coach that did a Instagram specific workshop. Don't feel like you're limited to TikTok. Your success is not dependent on TikTok.
That's so good. Sky has a question. Is she still here? Is she here?
Still here. It's actually I have my fiance with me, and he's actually going to ask the question. He just doesn't
Fabulous.
be on the camera.
I have very messy red hair, so
It's life. Who cares? I love your red hair. It's great.
I guess for me, the question isn't more or less that. It's just the constant of fear of whether or not if it's going to succeed or not, and it's just I'm the only one who's mainly working right now, and I can tell you it's very, very stressful whenever it comes to times. It's like I don't know if I'm going to be able to feed them or if I'm going to be able to make a certain bill or something like that. And my fiance, she's seen your videos and everything, and she really wanted to do it. She liked your attitude. She really loved the God spirit and everything. We're very getting into that a lot. We pray every night with our kids.
Wonderful.
And I guess in some way I was kind of asking for it, and everything. So whenever you texted me and everything, it was kind of like God sending me a signal to give this to her and start this. It's just the scared part, but watching this is my
it's a lot of money.
time watching your guys' workplace thing, because all the other times I was at work. I work about 13-hour days every day.
What is your first name?
Patrick.
Patrick.
But
so Patrick,
people who really know me, they just call me Ryan more or less.
I don't ever want you to come here and not be able to put groceries on the table to feed your family. Because I'm not going to tell you that if you come here, and even if you do it on a payment plan, you'll make your money right away before your next monthly payment is due. Okay. Some people make their money right away. Some people make thousands of dollars a month. Some people, it takes 2 or 3 months. We're going to help you. I'm going to help her. I'm going to be right beside of her. She knows that, but it's a skill, right? Some people are better on camera. Some people aren't. Some people have to learn it. Some people get really excited and they fall off, right? The people that I have seen fail are the people that don't stick with it. Do you guys agree? That
Yeah.
don't ask for help. You know, if Scott comes here and makes videos for 3 weeks and then doesn't get any sales or doesn't get any leads or doesn't get any views, and then she doesn't ask for help and just comes to stop, well, I'm not going to chase her down and wonder if she's doing her training or wondering if she's posting her videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my promise to her and you is I'll help you as much as possible. But bottom line, like, we got bills to pay, right? And I want you to change your life. And I want her to go out there and put her face all over the internet and make tons of money. But I also want you to make sure that you can pay your bills. And some people may not say that. I mean, I don't know. I follow other creators that say the craziest stuff. I want you to know for sure that you can do the payment plan, knowing you may not make your investment back for a few months. How does
Yeah,
that sound?
I've been she's been wanting me to do the payment plans, but for me it was more or less that I told her, well, once I get my income tax, if you feel like you can do it, I'll dish out the $900 out of my income tax so that way we can pay for that legacy thing.
Right.
And but yeah, you know, it was just a lot of iffy for me. But she was so confident in it, and I don't know. It's just actually talking to you face to face has kind of made it feel a little bit more comfortable. You know, not like one of those things.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why we do this, because so many people just want your money and they don't care. And that, you know, I spent thousands of dollars before I came here and nobody would talk to me. So I get that. Even if you don't come now, when you're ready, we're going to be here.
That was the one thing for me, was being really scared to, wanting to do the program or anything, because like what you said, is this going to be a scam? Am I going to dish out these $900 and not have that support, not have that help or anything? But like hearing all the different stories, the few times that I've been on the privates has really helped me and gotten the more confidence.
Right. It's nice to know there's a real person on the other side of the link.
Exactly. And
definitely,
I am gonna be becoming a stay-at-home mom. I did work at Starbucks for 5 years, but I do have to quit due to the fact of daycare is expensive, and basically my entire paycheck will be going towards there, and we wouldn't be able to succeed and get financially ahead with all the debt that we have. So
that's the goal, right?
yeah,
Goals.
our goal is to pay off both of our car payments and stuff.
I love that.
And more time with our kids.
Ultimately, it's that freedom to make the decision between going to work and staying home. Just like I use Ashley and Bethany as an example, because Ashley was a nurse and she quit her nursing job and now she's at home. And Bethany helps the husband not have so much like, oh my gosh, I have to work 12 and 15 hours a day, right, Bethany? Just that little bit.
Yeah, I would love that for him, so he can not be gone for like 14 hours a day.
Right. Look at these two loads, right? I love it. Does anybody else have any more questions? Patrick, it was nice to meet you.
Looks like
Jackie.
Yeah, I do again. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Thank you. So I'm a nutritionist. So
well, maybe you and me need to talk like privately.
So I've been wanting to develop a coaching program. So I have clients and coaching and all that, but I wanted to hone in into a coaching program. And do you guys have anything like that I could plug in? Kind of like a system, kind of like the same thing that, the legacy is, but then, plug in with my coaching.
Like other people that are doing the same thing?
No, I think you want to coach people with nutrition?
Yes.
Yeah, so this, I mean, you could absolutely learn how, and actually in one of our programs, it will teach you how to like have your own community, have your own coaching. You would have automations, you would run your community. You'll get an inside glimpse of like how our community is ran, and it's amazing. Like, I love it. I had never heard of this platform. Like, we do it through the Skool app, Skool, and it is so nice. But in the 900, it's included in that. And it will help you. It's not like it's not so much where you just plug in, but you could create it. And then this, you would use the skills that you've learned from this for how to market your coaching too. So you would run that on a completely different page and draw different traffic, different customers to that. and continue to bring that in. But absolutely, like if you have nutrition coaching, you should absolutely have an email list where you're sending out emails, where you're, you know, whatever, whether you want to do daily stuff for them, weekly, whatever. Totally. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. And it's going to set you up and help with that.
Definitely. I have an example, Jackie. So I've been making videos for like a year on TikTok about Legacy Builder, right? So I have an email list of a couple thousand. And then in October, Justin Prince created Make Wellness. Have you heard of Make Wellness? So it's a health and wellness company, and it's completely free to sell their products. You can sign up to be a distributor for completely free. You don't have to buy their product. You don't have to pay any fee. So in October, I sent those thousands of people that had heard me talk about Legacy Builder an email about Make Wellness and how it was free to sign up and you could sell their products. And I had like 40 people sign up for free. So Jackie, that's another stream of income. They came to me, they wanted to make money, and I sent them an email about this other opportunity. So they signed up for free. And so now I have a team of people selling these weight loss products or these health and wellness. They're peptides, they're organic or clean peptides, and they sell those. And you know what I mean? Like that's a span or an arm from they came to me and now they're doing this too. Does that make sense? Like that's what you would essentially be doing.
Yeah. So it's not so much because I am in a network marketing, which I absolutely love. It's not an MLM, which what I got attracted to your platform is the 100% because we have the 100% too. So I'm like, oh my God, okay. So that I resonated with that. I love that. There's no, breakouts, whatever. So the whole product thing I do have on top of my nutrition coaching. So, as far as linking those two together, I wouldn't want to go with any other company as far as any other help, right?
Right. But I just wanted to use that as an example because you can, the income opportunity, it's not necessarily you have to just do one thing. You've got a lot of other things you can offer to people.
And if you go back and look at the website, I have it pulled up and I just want to tell you a couple of the modules really quick. It literally walks you through creating your own program, how to name your program, how to structure your program, how to price it, how to teach inside of your course, how to outline your course, how to create your lessons, record your lessons, how to modify, edit, start up, create your launch, like your whole launch, how to do webinars for your own program. And this is all for you, how to scale your business, when to hire, how to collect feedback, all of it. So absolutely, it can set you up for you.
And which tab was that?
That's just on the website, and that's some of the modules that are included in the Legacy.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Ashley, will you cover what's offered if they sign up tonight? And then we're going to let you go because we've been on an hour and I don't want to keep you on all night on New Year's Eve.
Yes, you guys. So if you sign up tonight, we're reimbursing your $29 admin fee. If you come in at that Legacy level, we're doing a one-on-one call with you after you get set up. We're doing that just to kind of walk you through, okay, here's where you're going to find this. Here's how to help crafting your story, how to speak your first couple of messages. And then what was the other one? Hang on.
Coaching calls.
And and then you're going to get into our coaching. So you guys, we all offer coaching. For other people that don't purchase their programs, we charge for our coaching. That's another thing that this has taught us. Another way to make money is through our coaching. But if you get your program from us, you're getting into that. And like Jess said, we do multiple a month, we do different stuff, but we're always accessible to you too. So, those coaching sessions, those Zooms, honestly, they're a lot of fun. They're really fun because we will just meet you wherever you're at. Sometimes we have topics, sometimes they're just Q&As, but it's just us doing our thing to help you guys. So do you guys have any other questions? I think we're good, but if not, just get back with whoever invited you. And Jackie, did you come here from Jess?
Yes, I'll ask Jess.
Yeah, and Jess, Jess can send you a screenshot of exactly where that is on the website too.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. Send me an email. Let me write that down.
Yeah, thank you. You did say, Ashley, that you guys charge for your coaching.
Other people, not you. If you get your program from us, you get our coaching for free.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. All right, y'all, connect back with whoever invited you, and Happy New Year's. I'm so excited for 2025 and to see what y'all are going to do. I'm stoked for y'all.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.